All right, my people, welcome back onto this one. Onto this says Buhari's government foolishly trying to paint our peaceful UN protest black cause friction between Yoruba and Igbo. Onto this had been revealed by Professor Banji Akintoye. All right, my people, the news in details. All right, onto this, the leadership of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, NINAS, has condemned a statement by the Nigerian presidency linking the ongoing Million-Man Freedom March to the agitations of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Well, onto this, members of NINAS had stormed the UN headquarters in New York on Tuesday and Wednesday, urging world leaders to facilitate the conduct of a referendum in Nigeria. The coalition of agitators for self-determination consists of Southerners and the Middle Belt people under Ilana Omo Odua, Lower Nigerian Congress, and the Middle Belt movement led by Professor Banji Akintoye, Tony Nandi, and Yusuf Turaki respectively. Alright, onto this, the Nigerian government in reaction attacked Yoruba Nation agitators, saying they cannot be taken seriously as long as they associate with IPOB, which it accused of committing many atrocities. A statement signed by presidential spokesperson Garba Shehu on Wednesday reads partly for Nigerian diaspora group to use the world's largest platform, the United Nations General Assembly, to garner attention to their causes is not unexpected. It was, however, shocking to see Yoruba Nation advocates yesterday unequivocally through their lot, in which indigenous people of Biafra IPOB is a designated terrorist organization, according to the statement, and it continued by saying that it has now publicly revealed a 50,000 strong paramilitary organization. It regularly murders security services and innocent civilians, with a significant uptick of violent attacks this year, and it is currently attempting to hold Nigerian states hostage, with others to stay at home under threat of terror. A recent statement issued by the leader of NINAS, Professor Banji Akintoye, faulted Shehu's words, stating that the group has no link with IPOB. Akintoye said it is an unintelligent attempt to paint the peaceful demonstration black because it has succeeded in exposing to the world the ongoing genocide and fraud being perpetrated by the Fulani-controlled Nigerian government against the people of the South and Middle Belt regions of the country through the imposed 1999 Constitution. In the statement signed by NINA's communication manager Maxwell Adeleye, Akintoye said the march was organized to show to the world the ordeal, suffering, and subjugation of the indigenous people of the South and Middle of Nigeria in the hands of the Fulani-controlled Nigerian government. Akintoye said NINAS has nothing whatsoever in plans, principle, and content to do with IPOB, stating that the Nigerian government should address all issues raised by the protesters rather than resorting to blackmail and peddling of fallacies. He advised that rather than losing sleep and temper over the march, the Nigerian government should, without further delay, declare Miyetti Allah a terrorist organization, has been demanded by NINAS, saying the real terrorists in Nigeria are operating under Miyetti Allah. He said members of Miyetti Allah have killed scores and thousands of the people in the South and the Middle Belt regions of Nigeria. They have invaded hundreds of towns and villages, brandishing dangerous weapons to kill, maim, and rape our people. The Nigerian government has done nothing to curtail these marauders. Rather than listen to the yearnings and aspirations of our people, the Buhari-led government has consistently waged war against people who attempt to checkmate the menace of Miyetti Allah in the name of grazing of cows. The genocide and crimes against humanity being committed by Miyetti Allah means nothing to the Nigerian presidency. The presidency has declared our governors in the South persona non grata for enacting laws to checkmate the murderous activities of Miyetti Allah. Now the government is attempting unintelligently to criminalize peaceful organizations like NINAS Ilana Omo Oodua, Lower Niger Congress, and the Middle Belt Renaissance Movement for embarking on a peaceful march outside the shores of Nigeria, where the guns and the ammunition of the presidency cannot touch them. For the record, we wish to state very expressly and with all due respect to whatever they represent that NINAS and its affiliate organizations Ilana Omo Oodua, IOO, Lower Niger Congress, LNC, and Middle Belt Renaissance Movement, BBRM, have nothing whatsoever to do with IPOB. We also want to put it on record that IPOB is not in any way involved in the ongoing march in New York. The IPOB banner you saw was obviously planted by agents of the Nigerian government masquerading as members of NINAS for photo shoot, which we have since unraveled and checkmated. We say to the presidency that the unintelligent attempt to cause frictions and divisions between the Yoruba people in the west and the Igbo people in the east is dead on arrival. We shall continue to collaborate peacefully for the salvation of our people. Our appeal to the government, therefore, is to address the issues raised in the December 16, 2020 Constitution Force Majeure declared by NINAS. The appeal is necessary so that indigenous nationalities in NINAS territories can peacefully negotiate for what they want without further delay. Our demand remains conduct of a referendum so that the indigenous people of the South and Middle Belt of Nigeria can lawfully and legally decide on their nationhood and sovereignty. We demand the immediate abolition of the imposed 1999 Constitution. We demand an end to the genocide being perpetrated by Miyetti Allah against our people. Miyetti Allah is a terrorist group and it should be declared such by the United Nations. The invasion of our land in the name of grazing is enough. What is happening in our territories today is state-sponsored terrorism and land grab, not cow grazing. Instead of planting IPOB banners in our march venue with the hope of using it to paint our struggle black before the world leaders on 24th September that he wants to address UNGA, we advise President Muhammadu Buhari to stop mortgaging our future through the borrowing of endless loans. We shall resume the march on 24th September opposite the United Nations headquarters to tell President Muhammadu Buhari to his face that his Miyetti Allah people are the enemy number one of the people of South and Middle Belt of Nigeria, and they are authentic terrorists. All right, so my people, and that has been it on this. Majority of things are actually being said. Well, thank God for the life of the Professor Banji Akintoye, and on this one, it has made it known to the federal government that as far as this movement is concerned, though, we are not relenting in our efforts. Wow, and that was no strange one, strong one at that. Well, my people, majority of things had been said. Well, the truth of the matter has been that Chief Sunday Igboho in no time would be vindicated. All right, my people, that's it. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks always.